You didn't share this on CNN. You didn't read this in the New York Times. But while you were sleeping, two men, Trump and Netanyahu, met secretly in the United States. And trust me, it wasn't just for coffee and bagels. Because while the headlines screamed ceasefire talks in Gaza, the hostage deal nearing final stage, something way bigger was going down behind closed doors. And now we have receipts. A Greek cargo ship heading towards Israel was sunk by Houthi rebels. There's video, real footage. And guess what? Israel didn't want you to see it. They didn't even mention it until the video went viral. Why? Because it exposes a critical vulnerability. Red Sea routes are not safe. And the Houthis, they're not backing down. America tried to get out of Yemen quietly, but the fire is still burning and is spreading into Gaza, Israel, and even Iran. Let's talk about this picture. Trump is seated, Netanyahu standing. No handshake, no hug, no red carpet. This wasn't diplomacy. This was a power play. Because Donald Trump is trying to prove, I am the boss. This meeting wasn't public. No press, no joint statement. And now leaks say Trump grilled Netanyahu. Why haven't you ended the war yet? Or maybe they planned something even worse. Iran. That was the second topic of the secret meeting. And here's what's fishy. Just days after that conversation, reports surfaced that Israel's top military offices in Tel Aviv were completely evacuated, damaged in Iranian missile strikes weeks ago. You heard it right. Iran hit strategic military targets inside Israel. Air bases, IDF sites damaged. And for weeks, Israel denied it. Now suddenly an IDF officer confirms it. That's not a coincidence. That's narrative control. And while all this was happening, Greek dock workers refused to load weapons bound for Israel. Why? Because they said, and I quote, "We will not be part of a genocide." Think about that. Dock workers in Europe are showing more spine than half the global leadership. And let's not forget Gaza. Netanyahu is pushing something called a hostage deal. He refuses to call it a ceasefire, because in his playbook, peace equals weakness. But Hamas says, we are not folding. You move your army completely or you're not talking. So what does Israel want? A ceasefire where the guns are just a lunch break, where the tanks step out for coffee but never leave the parking lot. That's not a ceasefire. That's an intermission in a horror film. And just when you think it can't get messier, enter the Saudis. Iran's foreign minister meets with MBS. Back channel diplomacy? Absolutely. The question is, what deal is being cooked while we are stuck watching press releases? Because if Netanyahu, Trump, MBS, and Iran are all in different corners, somebody's about to throw a chair in the center ring. And don't even get me started on IAEA. Iran booted out the inspectors, claiming they're spies for Israel. IAEA's chief Grassi, Iran says he's leaking secrets. So nuclear monitoring is off. The lights are out. And everyone's guessing what Iran's doing with uranium in the basement. This is where we are. Gaza stuck in negotiation ping pong. Iran preparing for another round or a big bluff. Israel hiding losses, spinning wins. America watching, maybe waiting. Trump posting like the Godfather. So next time you see a tweet that says Middle East peace imminent, remember, behind closed doors, the real war is in whispers, not explosions.